Hello there and welcome to this live SET class. This is an OET class. My name is Alan from SET English and today we're going to do some OET writing. I'm a specialist teacher for OET and basically what I want to get into today is basically how to write an introduction paragraph. Okay, so how to write an introduction paragraph. We're talking about obviously OET, and we're talking about the writing. So this is OET, I suppose we can say OET writing tips and tricks. Okay, now as usual, before we start, let me just say, if you're watching today, please say hello, write in the chat. I'll be following along, I'll be responding to you guys. Please ask me questions, tell me your name, tell me where you're from. This should be a live interactive class, okay? So if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, I will be looking for questions and answers and responding to them as we go, all right? Just to say one more time, SET English, we're a school, we're a specialist OET school, and we do 4 hours of live interactive classes every day. All of the classes are actually on Zoom, so this is not Zoom, but usually in SET classes, you would be able to talk to me, ask me questions. It's just like a real normal class in a normal classroom, okay? But today we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and I'll be trying to just engage with you through this, okay? So please just remember there's sometimes a slight delay with your questions, all right? So let's get into it. Let's talk about how to write an introduction paragraph in OET writing. And the first question I always like to ask is this: how many questions how many questions? Sorry, how many sentences should you have in an introduction? Does it matter? What do you guys think, right? Because today I want to talk about this topic, how to write an introduction paragraph, but I would love to hear what you guys think. If you're watching this, it's very interesting and useful to obviously connect with you guys and see what you think. What are your views? All right. So I can already see that we've got people saying hello. So I'm going to guys show you just to show you this is a real class, a real live class. You can see here already. Should come on the screen. We've got Shani. He says, "Hello, Alan. I'm here in London." Yes, Shani, I remember actually. So let me respond to you about that. Ola. Saying hello, Ola, and we'll also say, and Shani's saying 2 is the best. So guys, Shani, he's actually joined the school now, and he's really good, and he's saying 2 sentences. Is that right, Shani? Is that what you're saying? 2 sentences. So this is coming from Facebook, guys. If anyone's watching on YouTube as well, feel free to type little chats. I can see that we've also got some people on YouTube. Say hello. Feel free to answer my questions. Remember guys, hit the like button, share this with your friends. If you think this is useful, we do this every day at 10:15 UK time, 10:15 every day. You can get tips and tricks about OET. Okay, so Shani, you're saying 2 sentences. And what I'm going to say, Shani, is I prefer 2 sentences. Okay, so coming back to this question. Does it matter? Yes, it does matter. Is the answer 2 sentences here? 2? Well, I don't think we need to be so strict like that. I advise 2 sentences. Guys, I advise to use 2 sentences, all right? But, okay, I understand there's different people, different techniques. You can use 1 sometimes. You can use 3. Probably 4 or 5 is too much. It's too long. Okay, but some students use 1, some use 3. But trust me, I have been teaching OET for 5-6 years now, only OET every single day. The reason why I think 2 is better, okay, I advise use 2 sentences, because there are less chances for mistakes. Okay, so why do I say that? Why am I worrying about mistakes? Well, paragraph 1, your introduction paragraph, it's the first thing you write. It's the first thing the examiner will read. Do you really want to be making mistakes in paragraph 1? I think no. I think everyone watching this video, everyone here is capable of learning a simple pattern to write a really great introduction, and it fits for every single situation, or almost every single situation. So guys, today I want to teach you guys, let's just put this here. Today I will teach you a simple 2-sentence pattern that fits for almost every possible situation you can imagine. Okay, so fits for almost every possible situation. At the end of this class, I'll also talk about exceptions. There are a few small exceptions. I'll talk about those at the end. Okay? So guys, just to make this more clear, I want to be very clear here, right? We, SET, advise 2-sentence introductions. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, just to be clear with all of you guys. How to write an introduction paragraph, we advise 2-sentence introduction paragraphs. Okay, now, so let's get this on the board. Okay, so sentence 1, this can be sentence 1, and this can be sentence 2. Oops, not like this. Now, can anyone watching, if you're watching this live video, can you tell me, what do we normally write? All right, what do we normally write in sentence 1 at the beginning? What do we write? What's the very first thing that we write in the exam? First sentence, first phrase, what do you say? What do you say? And again, guys, go to Facebook, type in the chat, let me know what you think it is. Just type in the sentences that you guys use. I would love to communicate with you guys. Also, I want to say hello to people on YouTube. Hello, Bernice. Hello, Romella from the Philippines. Lovely to see you in this live class. Let me just show you guys. This is a real live class, okay? I'm not making it up. It really is a live class. Let me just show you. Bernice, hello, from Ghana. Excellent. Romella from the Philippines. Lovely to see you, okay? So guys, if you're watching on YouTube, say hello, ask me questions, interact with me. This is a real live class. My question to you guys is, type it in your phones. What is the first thing you say in an introduction paragraph? What is it? I'll wait to hear your answers. Just type in, guys, when you've got an idea. What should we be saying? And I'll be reading, so I'm going to type now. I am here. Now, there is always a delay, guys. There's always a sort of 10, there can be like a 10-second or even 15-second delay. So I'll just wait for you guys. While we are waiting, while I'm waiting for responses, I just want to say again, please share this video, hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. Share it with your friends, share it onto your feed. It really helps to increase the channel, get more views. The more views we can get, the more content we can produce. We are already discussing doing 2 of these every day. We might do 2 every day, but we need more views, we need more followers, so please hit the like button, share this with your friends. It would be great, okay? Now, we have an answer. Thank you, Dana. Thank you for contributing today, Dana. It's so easy, isn't it? It's a very easy answer, really. Dana says, guys, she says this. I am writing. This is what she says. I am writing. And of course, Dana, you are correct. Of course you're correct, right? We normally start and we say, I am writing. So let me put this here. I am writing. But then we would say regarding, okay? And then we're going to add in the name of the person, okay? So this is always the name. So I'm writing regarding Mr. Smith. I'm writing regarding Mrs. Jones. I'm writing regarding, Mr. Trump. I'm writing, whatever it is, it would be their name, okay? What's next? What's the next thing that we write? Can anyone tell me? If you're watching live on Facebook, I'm looking at your answers. Tell me, what do you think is the next thing that you're going to see? Type in the chat if you think you can tell me. What's the next thing that we might write? So I'm writing regarding Mr. Jones. What comes next? What comes next? And Rika, you're saying thank you for seeing, Rika? Yeah, we can do that. I'm not going to teach that today, Rika. But yeah, you can say thank you for seeing. That's another, like an alternative. Thank you for seeing Mr. Jones. That's okay. I don't mind that. That's a perfectly legitimate way to write an introduction. Today though, Rika, I'm just going to say I'm writing regarding. Okay? Now, so Shani's saying who, where, why. I agree, Shani. This is what I'm teaching today, Shani, so I'm going to review that. But guys, what we do in the second part is we do this. I'm writing regarding Mr. Jones. Then we're going to have, guys, don't forget the comma, who was admitted to our hospital. Okay, so that's the next thing you say. Or it might be that you're writing to a GP. Or you're writing about someone who visited the GP. So you might say, who visited our clinic. Okay? So that's the second thing we always say. Third thing we say is this, guys. Due to a plus, we will say the reason. Let's just say due to plus ... Okay? Now the way that I think about this, let me just give you an example. It might be due to a fall. Or due to a car accident. Due to severe headaches. There we go. Right? What we're doing here, guys, is we are giving what I call the reason. This is the why. The why. Okay? So when I teach this, guys, it's very simple. Why? And then we're going to have, let me just change this again. Here we're going to have where? And here we're going to have, does anyone know? Type it in the chat if you know. I think Shani, you know this. Guys, here we're going to have who. All right? So that's a good way to remember it, right? Sentence 1, introduction. Sentence 1, who, where, why. I'm writing regarding Mr. Jones. That's who. And then we're going to say, who visited our clinic recently? That's where. Okay? Then we're going to say, due to chest pains, or due to a rash on his left shoulder. Something like that. Now, a key point here, a very important point is, guys, we say due to sometimes, but we also say for. You might say for a checkup, for example. Why do we say for sometimes, and sometimes we say due to? Does anyone here know why sometimes we say for, and sometimes we say due to? Let me just put this here. And again, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, now is the time. Type in your phones, tell me what you think the answer is, and I'll be checking your answers, all right? Why for? Why due to? What's the reason for that? And if you give me a good answer today, I'll be putting it on the board. So, people on YouTube, Bernice, Romella, Shani, Zed, whoever you are. Any answers here? What do you think? Why do we say sometimes due to, and some other times we say for? Why? What's the reason for that? Does anyone here know? I would love to get... okay, so due to shows the reason. Well, the problem with this, Rika, is for also shows the reason. Okay? So they both show. So while I appreciate the answer very much, Rika, because I need fast answers from people like you, okay? Rika, I'm going to say they both do that, okay? So it's not quite the... we need to be more specific, Rika. Can anyone help Rika Why do we say sometimes due to, sometimes for? What is the reason for that? Why? And again, on YouTube, come on you YouTube people, give me a little bit of an answer here. I would love to get some answers from you. Oh, we've got someone from YouTube. Fantastic. So that's Tariq. Thank you, sir. Tariq has got it here. Tariq, I love you, to be honest. You're giving me the perfect... You're making my job so easy, Tariq. Thank you. Look at this, guys. This is a man who knows what he's talking about. Okay? So, look, he's saying due to this one. Oops, this should be green as well. Guys, this is... Oops. This is unplanned. Does that make sense, guys? No one plans to have a fall, right? It's not scheduled. It's not in your diary. Oh yeah, what are you doing on the weekend? Oh, on Saturday I'm going to have a fall. And on Tuesday, a car accident. Of course, we don't plan. Many times injuries and sicknesses are unplanned, of course. But sometimes they will be planned, right? Sometimes they're going to be planned. And when they're planned, that's when we change the preposition. For. That's like it's scheduled. It's already planned. Okay? Fantastic. So really great answer here from Tariq. And I'm no doubt we'll have some good answers on Facebook as well. So Alimi, due to is for the accident just happened, for is for a routine. So Alimi, yeah, that's a similar kind of thing, Alimi. So I think we also have a great answer from Facebook here as well. So I'll just put this here so you can see, guys, just so you believe this is a real live class. And this is from Alimi here. So yes, great. Another good answer. Okay, so guys, sentence one. It's very simple, isn't it? Right? Sentence one. Let's go from the very beginning then. Let's review. Okay? So today we're talking about writing introduction paragraphs. First point is SET suggest or advise 2 sentences. Okay? 2 sentence introduction paragraphs. Sentence 1 is like this. You're going to have who, you're going to have where, and you're going to have why. All right? When you practice this, if you join SET, we have a live school. There's 4 hours of interactive live classes every day. You can come into the school and we practice this all the time. Okay? It's so easy when you think about it like this. Who, where, why. Who, where, why. So for example, I can just do them without thinking. You know, I can say, I'm writing regarding Mr. Green, who was admitted to our hospital recently due to neck pains. It's so easy, right? Or I'm writing regarding Mrs. Jones, who visited our clinic recently it might be for her test results, okay? Or it might be due to neck pains, okay? Who, where, why? Who, where, why? It's the secret for sentence 1. Now, what about sentence 2? What about sentence 2? Let's look at it. Let's look now at sentence 2. Now, sentence 2, there's always, I would say it's a slightly different approach, because in sentence 2, we're going to have not who, where, why, okay? We're going to have, let me just copy paste this here. We're going to have 2 boxes, okay? Let me show you an example of what people often say. They say, I'm writing regarding Mr. Jones, who was admitted to a hospital due to a fall. Okay, so he is now scheduled to be discharged and requires further care and support. So this is an example of the sentence 2 that I always teach, but I want to ask you guys, what is happening? What is it? What are we doing? Can anyone tell me on Facebook or YouTube? Is this who? No, it's not who. Is this where? Of course it's not where. Is it why? Not really. Getting close, but not really. So again, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button, share this with your friends. Let's get this video going viral. Everyone can learn this. It's so simple. How to write an introduction. But yeah, type in the chat, guys. Tell me, what do you think these are? What is this? What am I doing? Look at this, discharged. What am I telling the reader here? And look at this one, care and support. What am I telling the reader? Okay, so let's have a look and see what people are saying. I'm sure we're going to have some great answers here from people. Hopefully we can get something from YouTube and from Facebook. Now on YouTube, nothing from Tariq. I was hoping Tariq might help us here. Come on, YouTube people, what do you think? On Facebook it says, this is okay if we say I'm right. So Rika, you have a question which I will answer later, okay? But I just want to ask people about Now, Ola, are you saying planning here, Ola? I think Ola's trying to answer this. So Ola, nice try. Guys, she's saying that it means planning. Let me just copy paste. Planning. It's a nice try, Ola, but not quite. Not quite, okay? Someone else is saying something as well. I think we have something from future plan from Rika. Rika's saying here, well, this is a future plan. Yeah, that's a good answer, Rika. I do like that. It is a kind of future plan. Can we be a bit more specific, though? Perhaps you can be a bit more specific. That would be really helpful to me if you could be a bit more specific. Okay. So, anyone else got any ideas? Anyone on YouTube? Anyone on Facebook? Last chance. Oh, here we go. I missed it. She's already answered earlier on. Please, this would be Rika again. Rika, you know what you're talking about, Rika. The first one, Rika, you're right here. Oh, so Alima as well. We got some. Oh, there's some great answers here now. So thank you. Facebook is much better than YouTube at this stage. So, Rika, your first answer was your best answer about discharge letter. Okay, discharge is important here. Okay, guys, discharge is important here. All right. Now, someone else here says. Here we go. Here are the answers I want. So, Ola and Alima, thank you. Guys, it's the type, isn't it? It's the letter type. So, for example, you could say she's now scheduled to be discharged, or you could say he's now scheduled to be transferred. You could say he's now scheduled to be referred to you. Right? Remember, in OET, there are 3 letter types: discharge, referral, transfer. Okay? Now this is important because OET say in their criteria, in their scoring system, okay, so remember OET, they grade you using what's called a criteria. A criteria is a scoring system. In that criteria, in that scoring system, they say that the letter type, it does suggest that can be a good thing, to be clear about the letter type. Okay, so I always say put the letter type in. There is the suggestion from OET that it's important. Okay, I'm not saying that it's totally essential. I'm not saying that you will fail your exam, but I'm saying it's a good thing. It's a good thing to do. Okay, the next thing, what is this? I think we already have an answer for the next one as well. Ola, fantastic, and also we have Alimi as well. Alimi, thank you so much. Guys, look at these answers from these people. Ola says that this is the purpose. Ola, what do you mean by that? Maybe you can type in the chat what you mean by the purpose, specifically. Anyone on YouTube? Yeah, so Tariq, I like your answers here. Yeah, Tariq, purpose and task. Good. I don't know if you're a former student of ours, Tariq, or you're just very good at OET, but you're right. Now, guys, I will say that we've got an answer here from Alima. She says, second sentence is what you want the reader to do. Now, Alima, this is called the purpose. Okay? The purpose of the letter, guys, is very important. It seems that this is actually the most important thing in the exam. Sorry, not in the exam, in the introduction paragraph in the exam. Okay? Why do we say this? Well, let's have a look at the criteria. Hopefully, guys, you can see this here. Again, I'll have to zoom down. Just give me 1 second. This is the OET writing criteria. This is the OET scoring system, right? Now you can see here that it says here the purpose of the document must be immediately clear. Let me just make this really small so you guys can see this. This is what I'm talking about. The purpose of the document, oops, 1 second. The purpose of the document must be immediately clear. I hope everyone can see this. Let me make it bigger. So purpose. What does purpose mean? What does purpose mean? Well, it's simple. It's a simple point, but actually a very, very important one. Okay? Purpose of document is exactly what you said. Document, guys, document equals, well, let me just get it from Facebook. You guys already are telling me. So again, this is a great answer from Alain. What the reader will do. It's what Alain says. Let's just make it more simple. Reader task. Alain, you can just say reader task. Reader task. Okay? So guys, this is important because this is not general English. I'm not teaching you general English. This is an exam class. And in my school, in SET English, everything we do is focused solely on passing OET. My school, we are a specialist exam school. Okay? We don't mess around in classes. It's always practicing the exam and the skills for the exam. Okay? I'm not saying we just do mock tests all the time. We do things that will, we isolate things and repetitively practice things, like introduction paragraphs. You can repeatedly practice that on our website. Okay, so guys, this is the purpose, and the purpose is here: care and support. But it might be assessment. It might be, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, what other things can this be? There's many possible things, right? Plus purpose. What can we say? We can say so many things here. For example, let me just give you type them in the chat, guys, but look, care and support, monitoring, evaluation, assessment, treatment, diagnosis. All of those things are examples of purposes. Okay? So it really is the way to go. All right? Now, thanks everyone for commenting on this class. I really appreciate this. I'm going to finish this class. Again, please hit the like button, share with your friends. If you're finding this useful, please hit the like button, share this. It would be great to have more people watching. I would really love that. And we can do more of these if that can happen. So please hit the like button, share this with your friends. Now, I'm going to do a quick test. Okay? So guys, look. Let's put these two together now. Okay? Let's put these two together on the screen. And what I want you to do, guys, if you're watching, if you understand what I'm saying here, I just want you to write in the chat an introduction paragraph using this structure. Okay? I hope that makes sense to everyone. I want you guys to write an introduction paragraph using this structure. Okay? Here it is. Sentence 1. Okay? Let's say it's Mr. Smith. Okay, and it's in the clinic, and the reason is, let's say, anxiety. Okay, that's sentence 1. Sentence 2. Let's say it's a referral, and let's say that the purpose is assessment. Okay. So guys, remember this is your who, this is your where, this is your why, this is your letter type, and this is your purpose. Why don't you guys write in the chat, YouTube, Facebook, write in the chat an introduction paragraph, please. Write an introduction paragraph for me in the chat. It would be great if you could do it. I'll be waiting. Okay, so Rika, she's already begun. Thank you, Rika. And then, guys, I'll take some questions at the end. So I know, Ola, you're asking about the age. Why not the age? I'll explain in a minute, Ola, why we don't need the age here. So there's age from Ola. Let me write this down. Age. Someone's asking a question about age. If you have any questions, guys, type them in the chat. I will answer them later. Thank you, Rika. Some great examples here of purposes. Wound care and assessment, support, monitoring, treatment. Very good. Now, someone else had a question. I think it was, who was asking me a question as well? Let's have a look. She says, Rika is, okay, so question from Rika. Okay, so Rika, that's a one sentence example. And yeah, I said at the start, you can have one sentence. I'll talk about that in a minute, Rika. Your question from about 10 minutes ago, I'll answer that, okay? But guys, please write in the chat, give me an introduction paragraph. I will basically grade them for you, okay? So if you do that now, get some free assessment from me, get some free feedback from me, okay? So please, guys, go to the chat and just tell me what's going on. Okay, so we've got Alima, we've got Ola, fantastic, some paragraphs here. I'll review these for you guys. So thank you very much, Alima. Anyone on YouTube, just type your introduction here. I will try and review it. If it's live, I'll review it. And at the end, if you're watching this and it's not live, I'll give you my email address at the end. If you watch until the end, wait until the end, I'll give you my email address and you'll be able to email me your paragraphs as well if you want, okay? Fantastic, so I've got some, thank you, from YouTube and from Facebook. This is fantastic, you guys are amazing. I love it. We're actually having a class on our phones. How cool is that? Okay. Usually when I'm teaching in SCT, in the SCT school, this school, everything's in Zoom, so you can speak and you can talk to me and we chat. It's much easier, okay? But today we've done really well. We've managed to learn how to write an introduction paragraph and you guys are just on your phones, okay? So I really hope it was useful. If it is useful, again, hit the like button, share this with your friends. Let's get like 1,000 views on this and get people, everyone, this is so easy. Everyone should know it. It's not the most important thing in OET writing. Okay? This is like the most basic thing you learn before you get down to the really difficult things. Okay? Now guys, let me show you who has sent in some really beautiful writing. So let me just show you this, guys. I'm going to zoom down. Oops. And we have here, somewhere, sorry about this, 1 second, not this one. Here we go. So Alima, thank you for a great paragraph, Alima. So let me read this for you. I'm writing regarding Mr. Smith who visited the clinic due to anxiety. So sentence 1, corrections. Let me just, corrections. Alima, this is really good, but you need to say who visited our clinic. Always say our, okay? And then, I forgot to mention this, but say recently as well. It sounds nice, okay? So that's not really a mistake. Don't worry, that's not a mistake, but it just sounds more natural to me when you say recently, okay? Not a mistake, I want to be clear. It's just more natural to do it that way, all right? Now, guys, so this is sentence 1 from Alima. Oops, let me just go back. It's very hard for me to scroll down sometimes. Sentence 2, he is being referred to and requires further assessment. Does anyone see any errors here? Sentence 2. Does anyone see an error? If you're watching on YouTube, watching on Facebook, I don't think there is one. He's being referred to you and requires further assessment. To me, there is no mistakes, but maybe I missed one. Type in the chat, guys, if you see an error here that maybe I have missed with her second sentence, but to me that looks really good. Okay? So well done, fantastic stuff. Okay, next one, guys, and then I'm going to do a few more and then we'll finish this class. So the next one, guys, is going to be Ola. Guys, let's look at Ola's here. Ola says, I'm writing to refer Mr. Smith. Okay, so Ola, first thing, sentence 1. I am writing... Okay, you can say refer. I don't mind that. But you need a comma, Ola. You forgot your comma. Okay, does that make sense? Let me just, sorry, again, sometimes it's difficult for me to move the screen around, so 1 second. Oops. So Ola, don't forget the comma here. It's actually really, really important. All right? This is what we call a non-defining relative clause. Okay? All right, sentence 2. I'm sorry, that's wrong, Ola. Sentence 2. For your further assessment. No, Ola, you need to be saying, use this, because you're making a mistake now, okay? Ola, you cannot start a sentence with for your. That's part of the same idea. You can't just start a new sentence, okay? So I recommend, Ola, he is now being scheduled to do it like this. Okay, try again. Sentence 2 is not correct. I'm sorry, but it's just not. Okay. Again, guys, sentence structure. Where is the subject and verb? Where is the subject? Where is the verb? Okay. So let's move on to YouTube. That's 2 people from Facebook. YouTube now, we've got Zed. I'm writing regarding Mr. Smith who visited our clinic. So again, Zed, I think sentence 1, this is very nice, but let's say recently, Zed. So who visited our clinic recently. It just sounds more natural, okay? Just sounds more natural. It's the kind of word a native speaker would just put in. There's no real reason for it necessarily, but it just sounds better, okay? Number 2, he is now scheduled to be referred to you, requires further purpose. Now, sorry, Zed, I'm not explaining this very well. The reason why this is in red, we're not going to say purpose, right? We're going to say care and support, or assessment, or evaluation, spelling there, or monitoring, right? Whatever the reader is doing, this is the reader task. So whatever they are doing, you change it, okay? In general, it is the purpose of the letter. It is the reader task. Okay, so here it needs to be assessment. Okay, so small error apart from that, Zed, I like your writing, looks good. Guys, let's do one more and I'm going to finish this class. Oops. I'm getting lost here. 1 second, guys. All right, so next one. Oops. I really am getting lost here. So I think that was the only one. Maybe there was one more. There was one more from YouTube, wasn't there? So I'll take that one from YouTube. Thank you, YouTube people. It's got some great stuff here. So this one is another YouTube one. This is Saiful. Hi, Saiful. And guys, this will be the last one. I'm sorry if I haven't done yours yet, but we cannot do all of them today. What I'll do, guys, is I'll say this. This is the last one. But this is my email address. Send your paragraph to me and I will correct it. Okay? Just one. I hope I don't get 20 or 30. In fact, that would be good. If I get 100 introduction paragraphs, why not? That would be amazing. That would mean 100 people. I am teaching 100 people. How cool would that be? Okay, so guys, look, share this with your friends. Free grading from me, spontaneous, okay? One paragraph, introduction paragraph, watch the video, share with friends, email me, I'll grade it and correct it, okay? Guaranteed. All right, so this is the last one. I'm writing to you regarding Mr. James, who was, so again, sentence one, don't forget the comma. Where's the comma? Right, so I'm writing you, you don't need to say to you. You can just say, I am writing regarding Mr. And I think we said Mr. Smith. Okay, comma. Don't forget that comma. Who was admitted to hospital due to a fall at home and therefore he requires further assessment. So you're not doing my one, right? This is your own one, right? This is your own one. Okay, no problem. Don't say cheek up. That's wrong. You want to say check up. Okay, a cheek is this. Cheek up is you're saying this is going on, which is funny. Okay, so check up. Oops, wrong screen. Sorry. Check up. Not cheek up. Okay, and two sentences. There are errors here, so this is a bit hard for me to read, and the reason is I strongly recommend two sentences. Okay, so Seifel, guys, remember at the start of this class, what did I say? I recommend two sentences. Why? Because when you try one sentence or when you try three, I see a lot of errors. I see a lot of mistakes. Okay, two is the best. It's simple, it's clear, it works every time. Okay. Now, guys, I'll take a few questions and then we're going to finish the class. I'll take some questions now. So someone said earlier, guys, type in the chat box if you have any questions, okay? Earlier, Rika, she said, or was it Rika or was it Ola? I can't remember. Someone said, why do I not need the age? Who said that? Why do I not need the age? Who was that? So if you're watching this video, again, share this please with your friends. Hit the like button. But tell me who said that, right? Someone said that we should put the age in, and I think this is a really great question. This is a great question. I think you don't need to do this. Okay, you can do it. I'm not saying it's a big mistake. But you don't need to do it. You don't need to do it. Why? Why do we not need to do this? Anyone? Let me just put this here. Not needed. Why do I say that? Anyone? Type in the chat. If you're watching on Facebook, you can type in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, why am I saying, yeah, we've got an answer already. Seifel, DOB is mentioned. Ah, and you're my student already. Fantastic. Thank you. This is why it's really good. Okay, so guys, look at this. This is from Seifel. The DOB is already mentioned. Does that make sense, guys? You already have the age above this sentence. It's already there. Does that make sense, everyone? Let me show you an example. I'm just going to show you an example. This is a letter sent to me. Okay, this is just a random letter. One of my students sent this letter to me. Well, let's look at it, guys. So hopefully you can see this. Let's zoom down. Okay, so let's zoom down here. All right. The question is, why do I not need to put the age in? Well, let's look at this. Aged 77. Can you guys see this? Aged 77. So if I have age 77, why do I need to repeat that? It's here. Look. Can everyone see this? we already said it. If we already say it here, do we need it in the introduction? I don't think so. In my opinion, no. I don't think that's a good use of your time, to be honest. Okay? It's not that it's like really bad, it's just it's not a good use of your time. Okay? So no age in the introductions. Any other questions? Please type in it in Facebook, type in YouTube. This is the last chance. Ask me some questions. I've been teaching OET for a long time now. 5 or 6 years. My school, SET, we do 4 hours of live classes every day. It's always exam practice. We are an official OET school, so we are accredited by the OET exam. I have had training from OET. Trust me on this. Ask me some questions, okay? I'm not saying that I know everything, of course not, but I have a lot of experience and I'm happy to share that with you if anyone wants to ask me anything. This is the one thing I know about. Nothing else in the world really I have any expertise at, sadly. But when it comes to OET, I do know a lot because I'm teaching it every day and I'm always asking questions to people, and sometimes people in my classes, they challenge what I say and we have to just discuss it. So I really feel like it's not just my opinion, a lot of the things I'm saying, it's always road tested in our live classes. We do 4 hours of live classes every day, always practicing the exam Monday to Friday. So please take advantage of this. Last chance. Okay, so thank you. So one of my students is helping us out here with with a question. So we've got this question here I'm going to put, guys. That's from YouTube. Anyone from Facebook? Okay, great. We do have some questions. So Alima and we have Rita. So guys, these are the last questions I'll answer. I'll answer these questions and then we will finish. Thank you very much for watching this class. 3 more questions. We will finish. If you have any extra questions, you can always email me here. This is my email address. Also, check out SET English, www.setenglish. We are a school, live interactive classes every day. I'll post that in the chat, guys. If you want to see that from me, you can just click the link. Click the link in the chat if you want to visit our website, www.set-english.com. Let's go through these questions, okay? So here are the questions. First question, how many paragraphs, right? We're asking here, can I have 5 or 6 paragraphs? And the answer is, let's go back. Okay, so we've lost it as well, Olivia. Sorry about this. Let me go back. I bet I've just deleted it accidentally. So here it is. I've deleted it. Alimi, sorry, I'm not going to type. Obviously, my computer's not allowing me to move the screen very easily, but don't worry. Alimi, let me speak directly to you. So this is Alimi. She's saying, can the same pattern be used for pharmacists? We need to change it slightly. but more or less, okay? Now, at SET, we actually do teach pharmacists, so if you're interested in joining the school, Alimi, I'll put a little link in the chat if you want to check out this. What we do in our school, Alimi, to kind of cover this problem is we give you one-to-one. So in our school, the reading and the listening is the same, right? So you can study with the nurses and the doctors. But then for the writing and the speaking, you need specialist kind of advice on that. So basically what we do is we can give you a one-to-one. So I've just posted that there. Okay, next question, guys, and this is the last question. Do we need DOB without dots? Rita says, do we need DOB without dots? And the answer here, guys, very simple. It doesn't really matter, Rima, the style. There can be many styles. You can do dots or not. Best one is just keep it simple. Just be like this, DOB, like that. Some people say DOB like this. That's also okay. But just don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay? If you want to say D.O.B, no one really cares about these things. I prefer this. This is the best one, just because it's easier and cleaner. But again, it's not really going to change your grade. It's not part of your word count. Did you know that? The word count is the main bodies, guys, not the DOB and that kind of thing. Just to show you, the word count is going to be the main body paragraphs. Oops, I've lost this now anyway. So don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. This is a live class, and I've been trying my best to interact with you guys. I think we've done very well today, considering probably we're in different countries. I can't see your faces. So thank you. Thank you, Rika, Ola, everyone who's participated today and given me some answers. I can't do these classes unless people speak to me, so thank you so much. We do these every day, guys. Monday to Friday, it's always 10:15. Okay? So that time is the regular live class. Tell your friends, completely free, live classes with me, with Paul as well, another SET teacher, 10:15, Monday to Friday every day. I'm going to leave this on the board so you guys can study. All right, so sentence 1, sentence 2 like this. And I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope it was useful today. And I'll see you all on Monday. I'll be doing the class on Monday, so take care. I'll see you all then. Bye guys. Take care.